Hello again, Struck Quap. Today I will be trying, for the first time, for me at least, Marvel Spider-Man, the Remastered Edition. I will be figuring out whether it's a good port from console to PC, several years after, well, let's say a few years after the original launch of the game. It seems so far that they've considered a lot of things when it comes to the options. I've been only in the options menu, I haven't started playing. There also are plenty of difficulty settings to match casual and more hardcore people. So big ups for this one, that there is like 5 or 6 different difficulties regarding what type of a challenge one might want. Like this one, oh, 4 difficulties, okay, 4 difficulties. There's 4 difficulties, which is pretty nice, and hopefully you can increase the difficulty if you go for something cool and it feels too easy. Hopefully you can increase it later. I think this game will be very cinematic. From what I've seen in the trailers, it will be very story-driven, cinematic, like an experience, but still with plenty of action and stuff to keep you on edge. And you're playing an older Peter Parker. You're not playing Peter Parker in an origin story. You're playing Peter Parker who has been at it for a while. Not a teenager fresh out of high school or still in high school. I hope the auto-detected graphics settings are good. I updated my NVIDIA drivers for this game. Oh, my FPS right now 5960, but the 99% FPS is a little under 60, 51, 57, 58. Okay, it's not so bad. I probably might have to reduce some shadows or something like that if I want stable 60 FPS. We'll see. Oh, that dipped to 39 for a moment. And that's a cutscene. Wait, this Peter Parker a little bit reminds me of Grant Gustin from the Flash Arrow TV series. A little bit in the face. Liking the suit design. There are already mods that give you a black symbiote suit. You can play as Venom with a Venom suit as Spider-Man from a mod. So this game has already started getting good mods on PC. Gotta appreciate when the community starts modding a game not even a week after it released.
Take him down yet?
No. We're at Fisk Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
You really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
Ah! Dizzy says, how's it going? This game was fun on PS5. Oh, good to know. Good to know that you enjoyed the game. I'll be returning to Division, because I want to experience the end game of the Division, but I really wanted to play this game more than I wanted to play the Division. It's something I've been waiting for quite some time. I've been busy the last few days, but I can finally play it now. But welcome back to you. How is the combat? Does the combat feel fun and smooth and fluid?
Wrap this up quick and get to my real job.
Man, the web slinging is fun. Kind of takes a while to get used to it, but pretty solid.
Looks like Yuri called in the cavalry.
Very smooth combat. Morales was better. Yeah, I've always been a fan of Miles Morales as a Spider-Man. I remember when Miles Morales was first introduced and Punisher killed Peter Parker on the Brooklyn Bridge, I think it was. Shortly after Miles Morales became Spider-Man, and then there was only Miles Morales. Peter Parker was dead. That was, I think, around 10 years ago, maybe even more than 10 years ago. I think it's around 2012 or 2013 or 2014 in the Marvel Universe when that happened. Yeah, I will definitely try to tweak the settings on 1060 to get decent FPS. But, I mean...
Morning, guys! Who's ready for their hot, fresh cup of bodily harm?
Let's see. I'll do some tweaking, because right now I'm not a fan of the FPS. It was accessible. It was, let's say, acceptable during the cutscenes, but it no longer is. I think that would be fine. I think. Maybe a level of detail to medium. Let's try like this. Well, yeah, terrible FPS. I'm at 44 FPS right now.
Gotta warn you, I'm feeling
Nowadays, you need at least 10 gigabytes of video RAM. I mean, 8 gigabytes are fine for most games for 1080p. You should be fine with 8 gigs of VRAM. But yeah, I think no one in their right mind would buy right now a video card if they want longevity with less than 10 gigs, ideally 12 gigs VRAM. So if anyone's gonna be buying a new video card, my advice is don't buy something with under 12, because you never know. Right now, you might be playing 1080p, but later on you might end up in a few years upgrading to a 1440 or 4K monitor, and you would need VRAM. The new generation of GPUs would be very good compared to the current one, and even though right now you can buy 3090 Ti $1,000 off for like $1,100 instead of $2,000, it's still better to wait for the new generation, considering how much better they will be for the same prices of what you can get right now. I'm still waiting for the new generation of GPUs this autumn. For now, the 1066 gigabyte will have to do, even if it means shitty FPS. You're saying it's due to architecture of the GPU, not due to... I think it's just not that greatly optimized for lower end GPUs. That's not an excuse for the game to give me bad performance. It's mostly, in my opinion, just just badly optimized. They could have optimized it for lower end GPUs, but they chose not to because they're fuck. And they probably said fuck people with old machines. They should upgrade. I understand. It's a lot of work to optimize the game.
Get more backup and lock down the airspace.
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 ran much better. Even at the beginning.
Do your thing.
On reasonable settings. Sure, I had some things on low, some on medium, but I could get a stable 55 to 60 FPS with no spikes under 55.
Hey, where you going? Okay. All clear path. Follow me.
BL3, you mean Borderlands 3? On 4040p gives you stuttering. You have to lower settings. What do I do now? How do I fight? Build focus by attacking enemies. You do more damage when you have more focus. Yeah, developers nowadays don't bother optimizing games for older generation machines, but I don't blame them. I mean, you can't expect to play a game reasonably 7 years after your GPU has been released. You can't expect developers to optimize games for GPUs that are 7-8 years old. Even though my GPU is the most popular GPU on Steam. It has 6 point something% of the people on Steam using it, so it's still the top video card, 6GB 1060. But maybe this will change with the current new generation of GPUs coming out. Maybe. We'll see.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy.
The thing is, Nvidia and AMD are currently focusing a lot on their higher end GPUs rather than the lower end. Because of crypto mining, but now since the crypto mining kind of slowed down, maybe this time with this generation they would try to bring out more affordable GPUs for the mid-range mid-range customers, rather than trying to cater to the crypto market. No wonder the gaming division of Nvidia in the last quarterly update was 56% down after the crash of the crypto mining industry. Because, yeah, the crypto miners artificially artificially boosted the Nvidia sales for the last couple of years. Rain says, I just got it installed today. Which one? Let me double check what he said earlier. Okay, Days Gone runs at high settings on 1066GB, 7080 FPS. Yes, and the Division ran pretty well as well. I mean, not high settings, but it ran well yesterday. Ubisoft optimized it. Did you recently update the GPU drivers? I just updated them today. The game told me before launching that I need to update my drivers. To NVIDIA XYZ version. FSR, I can enable FSR and some other stuff, but does it work on GTX series, the upscaling or whatever it is? There's two types of upscaling I can enable. So there's upscaling IGTI and AMD FSR. Insomniac Games Temporal Injection, NVIDIA DLSS and AMD FSR. Which one would be better? FSR works on NVIDIA GPU. And what about the Insomniac upscaling? Insomniac are one of the game developers. I think there's two studios, Insomniac and Nixie. Let's try the IGTI, see how it works. Quality? I'd much rather have performance over quality, but okay. I mean, let's play for a while on performance, see if I can get stable 60 FPS. Right now I'm 60 FPS with 51 at the 99%. Now it's 54, 55 at the 99%.
I think that's all of them. Come on, come on!
You're not on performance element, you have a dynamic.
down.
Oh,
Take the
but that's because it disabled those settings. It disabled the settings for the dynamic thing. Like once I selected a scaling resolution, it switched, it removed the ultra performance. Okay, let's try it like that without dynamic resolution scaling. Let's see how that works.
I prefer a more direct
I mean, I'm
approach.
not here to admire the graphics. I'm here to check the combat, the story. Normally, I don't check stories in games. I don't care about them. But this game is more of a cinematic, like you're playing a movie.
Hoping nobody turns on the
So in this one,
Our choppers are
it
taking fire.
might
Looks like Fisk has arms
it
set
might
on
be
every
pretty
floor.
good.
He's desperate.
And he's hitting us with everything he's got.
I have to find him and end this.
Wolverine open world game like this. I'd much rather not have a Wolverine, but in general, the whole Marvel universe, kind of like the Avengers game that they made, but an open world, and
Hi, Aunt May.
kind of like do you remember Marvel Heroes?
Watching a superhero movie. What's up?
I just wanted to
Marvel Heroes. A lot of the people who worked on Torchlight 3 actually worked on Marvel Heroes, something like that, but open world instead of on zones.
That's my cue.
And that would have been so much more fun. But Disney killed Marvel Heroes. It was Disney who decided. Oh, the dynamic resolution. Yeah, I need to put it on quality. It looks awful. Should I go balanced? Let's try quality. Because it looked awful for a moment there. It looked so pixelated. I watched The Boys, but I'm still far behind. I haven't had much time to watch it. The thing is, I don't like watching on my PC. And the only way I can watch The Boys right now is to download it, because I don't have Amazon Prime. I don't have money to pay for Amazon Prime every month. So unfortunately, I cannot do that. And if I download it, I can only watch it on my PC, because my Chromecast is an old Chromecast, and my TV is with the Samsung software instead of Android, the old Samsung software. So when I stream from my PC with things like video stream or whatever, DLNA streaming, it's buffering. There's a lot of buffering and lagging, and maybe if I put it on a flash drive and stick it in my TV, maybe then it won't be lagging. But yeah, I normally mostly watch stuff on Netflix on my TV, because that's what I have access to. Well, with modern TVs and stuff, with Android software, and if you have a newer version of Chromecast, it's probably gonna work better. Shit, where am I supposed to go? G to perform? No, C to perform. Zip point. Aha, this thing.
They'll destroy all the evidence.
V to scan for enemies.
Sneaky way in. There we go.
C to zip to a vent. The controls are a little weird. I'll have to get used to them.
Fisk may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
I like that the game has tips I can enable or disable. See, if someone doesn't like the tips...
Life support
Okay.
systems repaired.
And Design just gifted 5 subscriptions to random users in the channel. Thank you very, very much for the gift subs and congratulations to anyone who won that. Really, really appreciate it right in the feels. My birthday is in a few days. In fact, next week is my birthday week and I'll be doing a giveaway. I'll be giving away gift cards for a platform of people's choosing. So from Monday until Sunday, the giveaway will be open for people on different platforms to sign up. And I'll be giving gift cards with a mystery game. I'm not gonna reveal which game it is, but the first person that I draw will also win a $30 equivalent mystery game alongside the gift card. There will be 3 gift cards of $10 each, and I'll contact the winners once they win to ask them whether they want Steam gift card, PlayStation, Xbox, and whatever other platform gift cards they might want. My videos have helped you decide what games you should buy. Well, I'm happy that those videos... I actually started making those videos because once Torchlight 3 and Chaos Bane stopped getting updates, I was kind of dry on... And I was wondering, okay, what content can I make if I can no longer make builds? Because I've already made the builds I wanted. And there I was, okay, let's start making builds... let's start making videos about upcoming games. I mean... it's still something. Right now it's I had to shift so I can make some content other than just streams. I can't wait for maybe Diablo 4 to come out. Maybe Diablo 4 might be my next game where I make builds. Who knows? I could try making builds for the Division 2, but I'm pretty sure every single build out there has already been made. And there won't be anything new I can come up with. I'm in an urgent need right now of a good Wooter game that has reasonable end game and itemization and skill system. I was hoping Tiny Tina's Wonderlands would beat, but I was extremely disappointed by many things in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, in particular the end game and the whole system of how you spend your points and stuff like that. Hold the button to perform F to yank enemies. Okay, nice. I do try to play as many of the games on my upcoming games list as possible. For example, I've got Tyrant's Blessing. I've got Tyrant's Blessing on my machine already, waiting for when I have time to try it. And I've got 2 more games which actually weren't on my upcoming games list, like Star Valor, a very interesting strategy RPG space game with some interesting itemization that might be fun to people. But Spider-Man is top priority. I've always been a big fan of the Spider-Man universe, of the Marvel Spider-Man adjacent universe, like the things that are adjacent to Spider-Man, like Venom, like the second Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I'm a big fan of Miles Morales' abilities, like invisibility, lightning, stuff like that, like not lightning but electricity. Right now I'm playing on the easiest possible difficulty of this game because I just want to get used to it. Maybe later I could increase the difficulty, and I'm still struggling with pressing the right buttons at the right time. Where are the subtitles? Didn't I enable subtitles? I like having subtitles in games. There we go. Nice. When in doubt, make it a toggle. That's my rule of when a developer doesn't know whether they want something to be in the game or not. Well, make it a toggle. Let people decide whether they want it themselves.
Go back that way.
I'll find them.
Subtitles are one of those things that I think is a must-have. But some people might not want it, and it's good to have toggles. The same goes for HP bars, damage numbers. Some people like seeing the enemy HP bars in Diablo style games. Some people like seeing damage numbers, while others don't. I don't like when games force you to pump a button or to mash your mouse click or whatever. Never like that. It's okay to make me hold it, but why do you have to make me break my mouse and keyboard by pumping the same button?
Fury.
How we doing, Captain?
This worked back in the day
Meeting. We just had to ground our last
on
one.
those
Physicals and a chopper, we have no one to stop us from
with the
landing.
stick and the buttons, the arcade consoles, the old school arcade consoles.
Planning all along.
I don't like it on gamepads even. It's not fun to try and mash a button. It's an annoying trope they keep using in games. Man, I'm liking that vent system. It looks fun.
Damn. Yuri, get EMTs up here fast.
We're trying.
Uh-oh. Incoming! You got this coming. That's enough out of you.
Oh wow, more.
More what?
Arcade button smashers. It's like quick time events. I think they're so annoying. Yes, it's one of the most annoying tropes in game development. Maybe it was something interesting back in the day in those old arcade consoles when you go to the arcade and you put the coin and you have those games that make you do that. I don't like them for any reason. Sometimes they use it to make you break free out of something, but it can be done just as easy if you just make a person hold the button. Holding a button much better than pumping a button. So yeah, someone gets you into for example, Spider-Man gets you into webs if you're playing against Spider-Man in whatever other game. And yeah, you hold the button, you break free. Rather than pumping a button for whatever reason whoever thought it would be a good idea. Yeah, the combat is pretty cool. I'm just not that great at it. I'll get used to it. But yeah, I mean, a game like this would definitely feel better with a controller. Yeah, I've also seen how Netflix and Prime and Disney Plus they wanna force us into the WoW garbage. If you remember back in the day when we were kids, there were plenty of heroes, plenty of icons from all sorts of ethnicities. Like we had people like Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, Jet Li, Bruce Lee. Let me just like that guy who I won't name with that show back in the day who is now a rapist. That guy, he had a whole show full of cast of people from a certain group. I'm not gonna name him and bring, but we had things like Blade, Wesley Snipes. We had people like Jackie Chan. So people from all sorts of different diverse, like Samuel Jackson. Who else? Shaquille O'Neal, even with Space Jam. I mean, we had plenty of actors on movie, screen, and TV. And then you see people on the internet claiming that in the 80s and 90s and 2000s there were no people from different ethnicities and diversities. I could probably spend a whole hour, maybe half an hour listing names of people from different ethnicities to show you how much I grew up watching people like those on TV, being my idols or whatever when I was a kid. But this is all Putin's propaganda.
I've got enough for everybody.
It's all Putin trying to divide America, to make people believe in shit that's not even real,
Bomb squad must be somewhere ahead.
to destabilize America. Hopefully people start realizing that. Although some people are already far gone. I'm very happy that I don't live in America right now, because I wouldn't feel nice as a foreigner in America, who is a country made out of foreigners, made out of immigrants. But though some of those immigrants think they're not immigrants, think they're their ancestors were there to begin with, when the only people who can claim they had ancestors are the real Native Americans, who unfortunately right now are not treated that well. I'm happy to hear that someone shares that opinion regarding how they're trying to shove all that woke garbage down your throat. You don't have to feed us this. We had back in the day plenty of people from different ethnicities representing those groups on TV, on film, music as well. I mean, Michael Jackson, the most famous, the person that sold the most amount of singles. Michael Jackson, top one still. After him are Rihanna and Beyonce for most singles sold. The king of pop. So people had him as an idol, like a true idol, music and stuff. So I definitely grew up, although the people I listened to were more like Eazy-E and Dr. Dre and Master P. I was more like that kind of person. I wasn't more of a pop person, but still.
With pleasure.
I remember when I was 12, there was a rapper in my country that I saw in a friend of mine knew him, and she got us backstage, and the guy gave me a disc of a bunch of MP3s with all sorts of old school hip hop. Old school hip hop like NWA stuff, Run DMC, and all sorts of stuff like that. And man, that was very enlightening. Because I did enjoy the modern Dr. Dre, Eminem, but when I listened to the old school stuff, I was like, wow, whole new world opened up.
I'm surprised you made it this far. But your
Thankfully, The Boys doesn't have too much. Since we were talking about it, it didn't have that much. It didn't feel like it's forcing the woke stuff. It catered towards certain ethnicities and people of various groups, but it didn't feel like it's there for the sake of it being there.
Wait for an opening. It's reloading.
And by the way, just today I was watching a very interesting video on the internet. One guy dressed in a poncho and in a mariachi hat and having that instrument. I forgot the name of that instrument. And he's asking a bunch of white people, is my outfit offensive? And every single white person says, yes, it's offensive. Then he goes to a neighborhood with a lot of Mexican people. I'm not sure in which city, was it Los Angeles or whatever. And he asked the Mexican people, not a single person said it's offensive. which again tells you something interesting how this works. I personally would not be offended if I see a person of non-Bulgarian country wearing national Bulgarian clothing. In fact, I would like it that someone feels like the national Bulgarian clothing is good enough for them to wear it, like that they enjoy it. Oh shit. I don't know how to beat this. How do I beat this this turret? The same way if you go to Japan in a certain spas, they would give you that yukata to wear. Or if you go to a festival, summer festival, they would be happy to see you wearing a yukata or some sort of a kimono because that's the wear there. They won't tell you, hey, don't wear this. but a white person seeing you wearing that would be like, at least the brainwashed white person would be like, oh, that's offensive. It's super strange nowadays how people are so brainwashed by that Putin propaganda. Okay, I think we got it finally.
How is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie? You seem angry.
I will destroy you!
Take your best shot.
I pan this!
You asked for it. That gave me an opening.
Tiresome annoyance!
Hang in there. It'll be over soon.
Oh, nice.
You are everything that's wrong with this city!
Huh. I was gonna say the same to you.
You know what to do, men!
Surrounded. Everyone engage. I'm in an ass-kicking mood.
You fools! Train to fight!
He's too fast.
I don't want excuses!
Get down here and fight like a man.
Ah!
Look out, everybody! What do I pay you for?
Oh, they have guns. I didn't realize.
Now, imbeciles!
He webbed me.
Where are the reinforcements?
I don't know, boss.
Oh, wow, wow.
You're out of your depth, boy!
Not this time.
You'll die as uselessly as you live!
Take your best shot.
Oh, nice. Nice. Huh? Oh, cool.
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later. Finally off to Rikers, huh? You know, I think you've got more enemies in there than I do.
If you think this will be more than a minor inconvenience...
Whoop, gotta go. Hey, good luck, Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Idiots! I'm the one who kept order in this city! 1 month! In 1 month you'll wish you had me back!
Will he be the big baddie of this, or will Osborn be the big baddie of this? I'll see. There's gotta be one big baddie from all the villains. Okay, we have experience and levels. So what do I do when I level up? I guess I'll find out now. My HP increases. Do I have... Okay, skill points. Lovely. So there is a skill tree. Oh! Nice. This is what I like to see. So you can either go Innovator, Defender, or Web Slinger. Is there a free respec? Please tell me there is a free respec if someone fucks up something. Maybe there isn't. So Innovator is web stuff. No, Web Slinger is the web stuff. What about Innovator? Innovator is, I guess, gadgets, like the web throw. But more about, yeah, throwing. So it's about the freestyle, interesting ways of using the environment. Stealth takedowns, spin cycle, wrecking bow. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Let's check the capstones. Collateral damage. Oh, that seems lovely. That's very good for combat. Let's see about this one. Blast off. Air launch attack knocks back nearby enemies. Interesting. Charge jump. This one seems nice. Swing kick will knock over shield enemies. I'm assuming there will be a lot of shield enemies probably later in the game. Damage and range of web strike. And what about this one here? Chain finisher. Payback. Okay. Focus. Focus, I think, is needed for healing, right? Okay. Slow stun just before you take a fatal hit. Okay. I'm definitely taking this one. Wait, it's locked? And I'll take this for now. There's some resources. I wonder what those are used for. There's gotta be some sort of a research system or whatever. Okay, moves list. There's a lot of moves here. There's DLC. Main story, the heist, Turf Wars. Oh, there's 3 DLCs other than the main story. Nice. You have to complete something old, something new mission to unlock this. I guess you have to meet her. So everything wants you to finish something gold, something new before you can unlock the DLCs. That's fine. Missions currently unavailable. Okay. Yuri Watanabe.
Parker, where are you? The committee will be here soon. We need to run an equipment check. I'm almost there. Blocks away. Guess I'll just do it myself. No, don't. It's not safe. Gotta love Doc's enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
Nice, man. This open world. Okay, nice.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Earlier, Rain said something about speaking the truth and being called convoy transphobic.
Started without me. The grant
I mean,
director will be here soon.
if you know that you don't hate a certain group of people just because of anything
Parker. I'm good
else
at this
that makes
equipment.
them
I think
different
I
than
can
you, if you
handle
don't hate a group of people, then you're not. That's how it is.
Power dampener.
The definition of those words is for you to hate certain groups of people. If you don't hate them, if you don't mind anything they do and who they are, then obviously you aren't that type of person. It's very easy to blame someone as something even if they aren't. That's how it is. I mean, there's always those people who are extremely paranoid, and anyone who doesn't agree with their opinion, they can immediately blame them as a certain bad word, regardless whether they call them racist, whether they call them any type of phobic. There's so many types of phobic, sexist or whatever. There's so many ways nowadays you could blame people without any grounds for actually blame them.
From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive
It's the world we live in right now. People are very quick to blame others for being that type of person or that type of person, only for saying things how they are.
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter.
I mean,
We'll talk
I've
later.
graduated acting. I've played all sorts of parts during my education, in my drama bachelor's degree in drama. I, for example, have played characters from Angels in America. Angels in America is a play. It also has a movie that is about the gay community and what's it called, and AIDS in New York. And I've done monologues and dialogues in that, even though I don't belong to the LGBTQI community. I have done parts of that in my education. I've also done African theater. For a whole semester, we had to do African theater. So we were taught to use the drums and to act to the rhythm of the drums, to kind of like speak with the drums. And all of us had to play African plays. And obviously not every single one of us has been a person of color. So you have to do it. Every single character in that play is obviously being an African play from hundreds of years ago. You have to do it, and the teachers don't mind it. Obviously, if we had every single person being person of color, that would have been the most optimal choice. But that's how it is. it's just but for to some people that would seem like a bad thing, but it's my education. That's how we are taught.
See what's wrong with you.
And we understand that it's wrong to cast a certain person in a certain part in a normal circumstance, but
Love the coffee.
when it's during your education, when you just play the part for the sake of playing the part, you have to do it. If I said no, I don't want to play it, I would have gotten a fail mark.
Quickly the
So
pieces has
that's
evolved.
how it is.
I remember when our prototype used parts I ripped out of an old microwave.
Zedicus just hit the nail on the head. Yeah, exactly. Some people don't like others expressing their opinion. They only want for themselves to express their own opinion. Me studying drama, you can kind of guess due to the stereotype. There's a lot of gay people that were in my classes. I think out of 100 people, we had at least 4 people. Not out of, let's say out of 80 people, we had 4 people, and they were all cool people. One of them was a little bit of a prima donna and kept getting into drama. Another one you couldn't tell from afar. And the same goes with people of different diversities. We had people from Asia, from India, which also is kind of Asia, but that kind of closer kind of Asia. We had people with Nigerian ancestry, people with Caribbean ancestry. In fact, most of my friends were in there that I hung out with in their houses after lectures were people with Caribbean and Nigerian ancestry. And they were my best buds then. They were the fun in there.
Get burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would
And they never would get offended. They would even use the N-words to when talking to me. Obviously, I won't use it when I refer to them. but yeah, they were like pretty cool. They understood that that, for example, when we do something as part of education, you're doing it as part of education. They won't get offended for me playing a certain character during my exam as a part of an African play. Wait, how do I do this? Can I rotate, move, tap? I want to try and do it myself. I want to move this away. Oh, I think I see what I'm supposed to do. You can skip those puzzles. There is an option in the game that lets you skip puzzles.
Got it.
But yeah, I'm telling you, all of this, people don't realize it, but all of this thing that's happening right now in America, people hating each other for one or another reason, all of that was pretty much Russian propaganda. In the back lines, Russian instigators trying to get the US to destabilize. And many people don't just fucking realize it because the sheep mentality. And it sucks to see people hating each other for one reason or another. It sucks to see how bad the situation is there. Eh? Ah, I see.
Nice. Okay, what next?
I can skip those puzzles. There is an option in the settings that you can switch on that lets you skip puzzles if you want to, without having to, which is a great quality of life. Games need to have such options. If you have puzzles, make them optional, so that if a person doesn't feel like solving puzzles in an action RPG game, they could just skip it. But I'll try to do it just for the sake of seeing how it is. So how does this work? Power voltage control. I guess I just put this here and then this here. +2, -1, +1. Target voltage, aha. Target voltage 3, currently I have 2.
Finished.
I'm just doing that for the sake of showing you, what this system is like. Later on I'll start skipping those puzzles.
See if that worked.
Wave to Sky. Sky right now is sleeping. I can try and show you. This is Sky right there. I made him a pillow fort with 3 pillows and a sheet. 3 pillows and a sheet, and he's sleeping there right now. There's too much light in here. He sometimes sleeps here, but the streaming lights kind of hurt his eyes, I guess, even if he has them closed. Or here. He sometimes goes there as well, but during the summer he tries to sleep elsewhere most of the time.
Good as new. Doc's been testing new materials for the prosthetics. He asked me to review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now. Doc was testing a new contact material for the prosthetics.
What's this? Press control to pick it up. What? Uh-huh. Press and hold to pick up. Wait, what? Ah, I see.
Hydrogel polymer composite. Strong, but there's a lot of impedance. Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials. All right. I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc even more.
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Fisk make it to Rikers yet?
Not Rikers. Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment. He's in the raft.
Ah, joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. Fisk should be honored. That's a steam company.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique
Where do
skill
I go?
set.
Oh, over there.
For you, Yuri? Anything. I'm on my way. Huh. Looks like Jameson's got a new episode out. Wonder what my #1 fan thinks about the Fisk takedown.
This is Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, where listeners like you discuss the issues affecting our city with Pulitzer Prize-winning two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle. Hey, plug the book. And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's books, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, Within 24 hours of our broadcast, you'll get an autographed
Cool.
copy at no extra charge. No personalizations. Don't ask. Not gonna get it.
Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speed.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me,
Let's see.
are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime bosses. Soon as one goes down, every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a full of gold chain.
Jameson,
It's like
man.
he's the next god.
This
We're
character.
gonna have a gang war in the streets, but does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. It got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipes without paying kickbacks now. So until that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple for that same pipe. Or just break your legs. Goodbye!
So, what's here? Oh, we're meeting with her. With Yuri.
Now that you quit smoking, what do you tell people when you come up here?
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit?
Black and white suit, the Venom suit. The Venom suit that you can get as a mod already. As I mentioned, this game already has people modding it. You can play with the black Venom suit already.
Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now, we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me. Let's take a look at this tower.
F,
Input
okay.
bands have been shifted. Subtle.
Nice. So yeah, this game's not all... It's not all combat. There's a ton of story, a ton of puzzles. Thankfully, the puzzles you can skip.
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you know, I had to sync up with the tower to fix it. I'm seeing all crime data in the area now. Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Do it! Watch my back.
Pretty sure these guys didn't forget their keys.
Okay, bit by bit the game's introducing some new moves to me. Crime tokens.
Okay, wrapped up.
I wonder where we spend those crime tokens.
Now I'm seeing an
Craft better gear. Okay.
Your luck, Yuri. Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen too much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you wouldn't do that any...
Spider Cop.
Please, no.
Spider Cop.
So you're the snitch.
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I said back off!
Leave me alone!
Keep it quiet, lady.
Don't touch me! Help!
Get away from her.
Oh, crap. Spider-Man.
Oh, and Zed just super chatted, gives guys some treats for me and head rubs. I will definitely do that. Let me read all the other messages. It should be, let me try to live and let live, but some people really feel their opinions or their truth as they see it supersedes everyone else's opinion. Truth. Yeah, that's how it is about those things. I try not to get into those subjects when it comes to opinions and politics and whatnot. Again, some countries are in awful situation right now politically. People getting divided and so on. Zed also said, I wonder if Diablo 4 will be meaty enough to cover long term. It seems like it from what... Yes, I'm gonna get back to Diablo. Thanks again for all the support you've been showing so far throughout your stay in my channels. It should be out by June 2023. Yes, this is a rumor that has been circulating, not confirmed rumor, but the rumor is that June 2023 will be the month when it launches, either as a full launch or as an open beta, open purchase in buy-in beta, something like that, most likely. The same rumors also state that September, in the quarterly update, we would see something big, bigger than the announcements for new classes that we have recently been seeing. And that in December we would see a trailer or announcement video for the first testing phase date, which might start in the winter. And then in spring we would get probably the first more public testing, something like that. We'll see. I mean, I can't wait for the September quarterly update from the Diablo devs. Bobby Kotick some time ago referred to the game as on track for 2023 release. And if they want to do it like Diablo Immortal to release in the month of Diablo, which is June, June 2023 seems like a reasonable month to believe would be the launch. And I'm assuming Diablo 4 will launch without a beta, straight up, I mean, without an open beta, straight up launch. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, most likely if it launches on June, in the spring we might see some sort of public testing for people who pre-purchase the game, who pre-order the game. I'm not a fan of how they do things like that. But if that's the case, I guess many people would pre-purchase it to get into the beta. The same way they did with Warcraft, with the Warcraft Remaster. I'm pretty sure there was beta testing there for people who got the game early.
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can.
Diablo 4 is a game that I really hope doesn't disappoint. And some people confirmed from the current friends and family testing that targeted wood is back from Diablo 3. So if you play one class, you have much higher chance of getting items for that class. And I think this is not a bad feature if they give you a toggle on-off option. This is a feature that some people don't like, others like. When in doubt, toggle. If you want targeted wood, if you're currently gearing these characters, switch it on. If you've already filled up your build that you want for this character and you want to try and get something for your out, then switch it off. I hope they consider an option to add a toggle for the targeted wood. I personally don't mind targeted wood, but I would love to have an option to switch it off so I can gear up my outs later on. And so I could maybe get something for my friends that are different classes. while we are playing together if they enable Diablo 3 style trading. What we know so far is there is no trading of any kind in Diablo 4,
Chief never did
which is better than fucked up trading. I'd much rather have no trading than Path of Exile trading or an auction house that can be manipulated. But I think Diablo 3 style trading would be a good middle ground. I mean, it's better than nothing. Hopefully they do something like that.
Bet I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes.
My biggest concern with Diablo 4 would be the PvP itemization related to PvP and how they would handle seasons. That's the places where my concern is. I hope they don't introduce fear of missing out. I hope they don't introduce time gates.
Score.
And I hope their cash
Towers
shop
are
only
picking up
sells
all kinds of
cosmetics.
RFID signals
And I
now.
hope I don't have to start over
nearby.
every season
What is that?
to play the new content. And starting over is just for the leaderboards, for people who want to compete for leaderboards. But if I want to access the new content with my old character and not participate in leaderboards, I hope that's also an option. And I hope seasons are all about just unlocking new cosmetics. If you don't feel like unlocking them and doing them, then fine, don't start over. Something like that. Hopefully. I mean, you don't have to force people to start over in a season unless you want leaderboards. So most likely they're gonna do Diablo 3 style leaderboards and competitions for certain things, or maybe Diablo 2 style leaderboards. But yeah, again, make people opt out of leaderboards and not start over, but still give them access to the new content. It's common sense. I'm surprised how bad some developers are at figuring stuff out to make the game better and more enjoyable to everyone. There's so many options: opt-in, opt-out, toggle on/off, just some basic stuff. The game tells me to press V. I'm not seeing. Investigate RFID signal. Where is the RFID signal? Is there a map I can see? I don't see where I'm supposed to go. Aha, over there. What is this? A bomb?
Wow. One of my old backpacks from high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these.
And no one has seen this backpack. Wow.
Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
A little bit of a plot hole here. Why didn't anyone see this backpack attached with spider webs to the wall? You best not be afraid of heights if you play. Well, it's one thing seeing it on a screen. It's completely another thing being there. But yeah, some people might feel it even through a screen. It's how it works. Not everyone is the same. Some people would be fine playing it on a screen. Others won't. But yeah, a lot of heights. I've said it multiple times in the last few days when conversing about Diablo 4, but the best way they could handle PvP would be to make PvP items with stats to damage to players and stuff, to only make those items drop in the PvP zone from activities you do there, and to make it so that no PvE related items drop there, so that items you get from PvE don't drop in the PvP zone. That way you're completely separating them. That way having builds for PvP and PvP are different. And And they have to make it so that PvE gear does not play part in PvP builds at all. And that it's completely separated. They won't do it that way. Believe me, there will be some sort of crossover between PvE gear in the PvP zone. The worst thing about the PvP, the way it's designed in Diablo 4, it's a Zerg fest. Solo player versus a full group of people, I don't see that happening. You would get destroyed if you try to solo roam. Roaming solo, you would have to avoid the big fights and you would probably try to go for 1v1, 1v2, maybe 1v3 if you're really good. It's also going to be very imbalanced if they don't introduce some sort of stat scaling. A good way to handle it would be like Guild Wars 2 instanced PvP, a structured PvP, where before you go into the PvP zone, you switch to a PvP build, and that would make it fun, because that way you can guarantee everyone has balanced stats. Because that's how structured PvP in Guild Wars 2 was. Everyone had access to absolutely every single possible piece of PvP gear, and the PvE gear had no play in there. Unlike World v World, where it was super imbalanced because you used your PvE gear for World v World. But again, the PvP zone also has monsters, so it's not just players there. You're doing various events, and that's why I believe they won't do it the proper way. They would do it in a way where you mix in PvE and PvP gear. In fact, maybe there won't be any PvP gear. You just use whatever you use to kill mobs. And again, normally PvE suffers for the sake of PvP in those games, which is not fair to PvE players. What am I supposed to do now?
A menu from my first real date with MJ. Wish I could have afforded.
Still there? Got a robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it. Part man.
So there's collectibles in this game, plenty of collectibles to find. If someone is into that thing, obviously it should be easy to switch gear sets. If you remember how Diablo 3 did it, it was nice. Diablo 3 did it in a nice way, but it could be better. It could be like Warhammer Chaos Bane, where you can switch anytime you are in an outpost, not during a mission. But it could be even better. It could be in a way where even if you're in a mission, you would be able to switch between one set and another. In fact, that adds an extra depth of the build making. That way you make two separate builds you can switch to with the press of a button, even if you're in combat. That would be so much better. That way you meet certain enemies that you can counter with one build, and then you meet other enemies that are not that great to counter with that one build, and you immediately want to switch to a different setup. Boom! Press of a button, you're already a different build. Also, I like having secondary weapon slots like Diablo 2. So with the press of a button, you switch a weapon, so maybe still keeping the same build, skills and everything, just a different weapon, which maybe slightly modifies your build. So you should be able to switch between weapon sets and between whole loadouts. If I were to make my game, I would make it in such a way that you have loadouts that you can change from the town, but you also have quick SWAT for like 4 or 3 different loadouts that are on your quick SWAT that you can change at any time, even during combat. So you can change quickly from a melee build, tank build, to a DPS build, to a support build. So you can have the 3 Trinity and things covered or whatever, without needing to go back to town to switch. I mean, I've got ideas, but again, I need to learn how to make things, and it's probably gonna take me years to get to a stage where I've implemented everything I want in a state that's playable. Okay, I've already showed you this puzzle, so I'll skip it. I've showed you how this this type of puzzle works. Did we level up? Yes, we leveled up. Almost twice.
Not good. Can't have people taking pictures of my 3 chests.
This is definitely a beautiful game. I wish I could show it in its full glory with settings to the max. Right now, I'm not. But it's definitely a beautiful game. I have to disable certain things. You can see I'm playing pretty much on wall. I can enable maybe lens flares. That would look nice. A little better.
Doctor, how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed
Even
you
on
up.
those settings, the game looks pretty enough.
Just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
Need officers to respond to a car crash. Civilians are trapped. Additional officers requested near Flatiron.
You gotta see this, just a moment. Look at what Sky's doing, how he's standing. He's pretty much in a very relaxed mode right now. I wish I could get the camera closer, but that's as far as the cable lets me. He was like the camera window is very small in the corner, so you probably didn't see it as well. But I hope it was good enough to see the pose he's occupying. No, fuck, Spidey. Okay, we're back to Peter Parker mode. Octavius Industries, okay.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work.
So we work for Doc Ock.
Grant review. We're ready.
So Doc Ock still hasn't become a villain. He's still in his human form. Well, his non-mutated human form. What is this project part? Aha, there's some sort of projects that reward you experience and other crafting materials.
What was Doc working on with this?
Thankfully, I can skip it.
Beautiful.
Free experience. Free experience. I like that.
Looks like another potential prosthetic contact material.
Actually, I want to do this myself. It seems fun to try and do this. Nice.
Oh, hydrogel IPN. This looks promising.
I need to increase the voice acting volume.
What was Doc working on with this?
I'm not gonna do this. I mean, I'll do it, but with skip.
Great conductivity. Not sure about long-term wear and tear, though. Might delaminate easily.
What's the skip button? Tap.
Biocompatibility of graphene.
I have to press and continue. I was wondering if I could do it without using my mouse.
Not great. Pretty high cytotoxicity. Not sure I'd use this as tissue interface.
And the rest are walked, so we'll probably need to complete some more missions to unlock them. And for full completion you get 4 of those materials. And 1 of those, so a total of 5 you can get from here. What else can we do in this place?
Today's the day.
I listened to this already.
We're ready. The work has progressed at a remarkable...
We're trying to improve the prosthetics hardware. I should review what Doc's been developing and double-check his work.
Liking the user interface. Oh man, I have to skip those. I don't have time to do all of
Doc was trying
those.
to improve the actuator's granularity. Nice. Super smooth response. Interesting. Doc's hardwiring in a basic spatial mapping system.
Getting all that experience.
Cool. Arms will have a sense of the... See if we can tune the prosthetic's grip force. That's better. Should avoid bone-crushing hands. Need to tune the arm's gyro to auto-orient. Done. This will really help users. Doc's trying to lower the overall power consumption of the prosthetic. Great. Way more efficient. And probably safer, too.
Where have I not been yet? This side? I haven't been this side yet. Okay.
We really need to get better about organizing our workspace.
Yeah, it's a mess. Well, we gotta fix that suit.
Parker! Dr. Octavius! What you got there?
Chinese. If I know you'd be here, I would have... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
Of course. It's you.
I don't know what
Oh, come on, Parker. It's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you told me sooner.
I wanted to, but I was afraid that if word got out...
And Dakak already knows the secret.
Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. Well, I'll leave you to it.
He pretended that he thinks he's the designer of the equipment, but he actually knows that he is actually Spider-Man. Just kind of, I think that's how it is. I think it's misdirection or whatever.
Check your email. Hope this isn't how Doc fires me.
Peter, the revelation of your...
White spider, huh? Hmm.
So, suit crafting. This is the itemization system, the crafting system. Sometimes keeping a secret is best because we all know how this turns out. Yeah, especially in comic books and other types of superhero media. So earning tokens and crafting suits. Suit mods.
That should do it.
Not a fan of the shoes, but the rest of the suit is top quality in terms of design. The shoes look a little bit weird. But I like the contrast. I would love to see that suit with the black on the webbing being white and the white on the spider being black. I would like to see such a reversed layout design, where that spider on the chest and the back is black, and the black webbing on the red pattern is actually the white thing. Maybe there is such a version in the game. We'll see. Can I see it? Can I press escape? No. How do I open the menu? Tab. See what I mean? So this black here becomes white, and then this one becomes black, and this one becomes black as well. But with the white, it stands out much better contrast on the blue. That's why I guess they chose to do it this way, to get that maximum contrast. But I would like to see that reversed version though. What other suits can we do? Rock out. Press 3 to activate. Iron arms. Oh. Unlocked with the following suit. Iron spider. Wait, can I get iron spider suit? Oh, I've got iron spider suit. Why does it not show me? See, what's missing here is something that shows you the difference of the current suit you've got equipped and the new one. So we've got the old suit here. Velocity suit. Oh, such a good design. I'm not a fan of this design, but I'm a fan of that design. This one looks cool. Classic suit damaged. Web blossom. So those are walked suits that I can make. Oh, this one looks amazing. Noir suit, yeah. How decoy, Scarlet Spider. So this is a traversal. Let's see, this one has good traversal and offense. Wait, I didn't see a change. What the hell? Why is there no change? See, those stats here don't seem to change at all, regardless of what suit I do. Maybe this one is the one that changes stuff. Okay, and there is a preview. So with this one, I'm gonna get more defense. No, more offense with this. Well, I'll use the Iron Spider. Let's check some suit mods. I'll need more backpack tokens and crime tokens. Landmark tokens. Long range scanner. Reduces incoming melee damage. I'll probably go for that one. So that means affordable. I can buy this, but I'd rather not. There's a bunch of other mods you can end up unlocking and adding. That's good. That's some good stuff I'm seeing already. Is there no big map?
Spider-Man.
Map? Is there a map? Oh, there is the map. This one. This is the map.
I think I figured out how Fisk's men are keeping his rackets running. Construction sites.
Wasn't that shut down when he was arrested?
No, it's one of his legitimate businesses. Multiple investors. We can't act without cause.
But now you've got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the locations. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.
You got it. I'll be your nosy neighborhood Spider-Man.
Let's see. I want to see some crime. And solve it for crime tokens.
My loyal listeners, brushheads they call themselves, though I've never quite understood why, will remember my warnings about the downright Orwellian crime monitoring system the city was installing. It's not operating. Why, you ask?
Okay.
Someone came to their senses and realized they'd be violating civil liberties?
So I can find backpacks with this.
Competent bureaucrats built a network that crashes more often than a wino driving a bumper car. So your tax dollars got wasted, and there's nothing to show for it. Which is about as close as you get to a happy ending in the real world, kids.
An Oscorp.
Units, drug deal reported. Need an officer to check it out. Officers near Bowery, please respond.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal. Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma. Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my
Okay, crime tokens done.
Probably better if I'm...
Let's do some more open world stuff. Crime fighting.
Gonna guess these guys aren't trading baseball cards. Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Don't let him hit you with that! Take these off! I will crush your tiny bones!
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of
Nice.
is my anti-drug.
I'm liking how they've made the itemization stuff in this one. You don't get directly wood, but you complete an event and then you get rewarded the crafting stuff you need. Whoa, runner. There's some achievements.
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please! Gotta be a special kind of crazy
Cool.
to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. Sit tight, guys. A nice
Getting some more crafting materials. Let's actually do this one because it's nearby.
comfy paddy wagon will be here soon.
Ah, come on. Ah, fuck! Overdid it. Okay. Pretty fun this game so far, especially that big open city you can roam. Should I go and try the? Should I go and try the whatchamacallit, the arms? Let's try the arms, the iron arms.
Hey, an old-fashioned B&E. Gotta love the classics. You guys don't look like locksmiths.
I can't reach him! Taking a bit. We gotta keep him on the ground or we're done!
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Well, they didn't think this through. Look at that. They didn't think this through. There is no collision with this. It should have not let you go on top of it. Well, I mean, unexpected user behavior. That's pretty much what most bugs are a result of. Let's get one more backpack and move on to the main mission.
Attention units, there's an assault in progress. Report came in from Little Italy.
Ja. Haha.
Maybe this'll help me.
Nice. I really want to get this one. One more crime token and a landmark token. I don't even know what a landmark token is. The game hasn't introduced that to me. But there is a crime token I can get here.
I can't let him hurt that victim anymore. Try and guess how I feel about bullies. I love laying out bullies. Thank you.
Oh, there's objectives, bonus objectives to. I need to pay attention to those bonus objectives.
Yuri, I'm at a Fisk construction site.
Nice.
There's a lot of guys here who aren't exactly constructing.
What are they doing?
I want to go find out.
So far, my experience is overwhelmingly positive from this game.
Looks like he attached an idea for a Spider gadget. Man, does he ever stop inventing?
Oh, I like the thread of his the material, the texture of his suit, the one where it's like Y shape. I can't show it with my cursor right now, but the Y shape fiber thread on the suit. Craft impact web. Oh, so there's impact web. You can unlock new gadgets, not just skills and suits. Even better. Rapid fire web shooter shoots enemies near walls to stick them to walls. And this one, powerful web blast that instantly webs up enemies. Let's see the final one. Lifts enemies into the air and holds them there for a short duration, like a suspension matrix. Okay. Concussion blast. Trip mine. How many of those can I have at once equipped? Oh, and they have upgrades. They have different versions that you can unlock. Now I have to waste my crime tokens, but okay. Increase gadget shot capacity. Nice. So this one does not get replaced by the next one. It's just multiple different upgrades. 5 tiers of upgrades. Some of those have 2 tiers, others have 4. So nice. It's good to see that stuff. And do I equip only one at the same time, or do I have all of them? I think I do have all of them at the same time.
Wow.
This game keeps getting better and better the more I play it. Aha, you change which gadget you want.
Awesome. Doc would be proud.
I need to get focused too.
Nap time. He's here. Get it. Man down. You got this covered. Blow your head off for that. I can't reach. More of them.
Spider-Man, turns out we've busted 4 illegal firearms dealers within a 3-block radius of that site.
Gun running. Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
Nice. Aha. Still struggling to get used to the controls, but that's not a problem for the game. It's just I'm not that great at having that many buttons to control.
Dang, looks like they called their buddies.
Everyone down! Don't keep doing that! Mess with the kingpin and live!
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
No! You're gonna have a bad day! Red eye! You got this coming! You're done now! Everyone down! Heads up!
Ah, anyone want to surrender? No?
Can't take much more. I hate this guy. This'll shut your mouth. Here comes the pain. Got a present for you. I'll teach you some respect, lucky shot.
Nice.
Knock him out. Man down.
Cool. Pretty fun.
Down, Captain. Actually, web down.
And someone finally reported shots fired, so I've got officers inbound. Good work. Fisk has more construction sites throughout the city, vetting their fronts too. Keep an eye out, and report in if you see anything suspicious.
So each area has X amounts of certain things. Let's check that Fisk hideout. 10 finishers, 5 web enemies to the wall. How do I get into the hideout?
Construction sites. I should recalibrate my mapping software to be more accurate. Using a depth map.
Oh, I can redo it. I can redo this one.
Sleep it off.
Oh, I know. But I remember when he was a punk kid and the boss used to hand him his ass on. I thought the boss killed him that one time. Maybe he did. Lenny says there's more than one Spider-Man. Bite your tongue. That's all we need. An army of Spider-Men. Get back.
You guys are new here, so let me give you rule number 1. You do not want to be late with the ship.
Literally didn't see that coming.
Boss runs it.
I'm trying to web him.
Spider-Man!
And thanks very much, Vesko Kalashnikov, for the follow on Twitch. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're enjoying your stay here. How's it going? I'm trying to do that thing where I web them to the wall. Main reason why I'm doing this to see how much better it gets. How do I do the web takedowns if they're already averted? And Shohei, how's it going to do? Regarding what happened to the Division 2, I'll be returning to Division 2. I wanna play this game a little bit more than the Division 2. I'm a bigger Spider-Man fan than I'm a Division fan. So I'll be returning to the Division because I do want to check the end game. Ten finishers. How do I do a finisher in the game? Finisher. Finisher. Number 2. Okay. I know there's multiple waves of enemies, but I want to get this done in the first wave.
You're not bulletproof. Eat this. Don't let him web you.
Okay, web the enemies.
Teach him some respect. Want some? Keep him on the ground. Friggin' ballerina, get down here.
Shit, I might not be able to do the finishers. They die too quickly on this difficulty.
Spider-Man, turns out we've busted 4 illegal firearms dealers within a 3-block radius of that site.
Gun running. Let's see what I can do to cut down the supply.
Like that, Spider-Man? Get back.
Dang, looks like they called their buddies.
The hell was that? Friggin' ballerina, get
Shit. Three finishers.
Oh, hey, more guys. Welcome to the party. House rules. Leave your shoes at the door. Unless you're not wearing socks, in which case, buy some socks already.
lucky shot. Oh, you just made a big mistake. Time to end this. Keep away from his web. Enough talk. What are we supposed to do against that?
Wow, anyone want to surrender? No?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do the finishers, but that's fine, I guess. I got one of the bonus objectives done this time. I like that you can repeat those events.
Can't stand there forever.
So what do I get for that bonus objective? Let's see.
Place is locked down, Captain. Actually, web down.
And someone finally reported shots fired, so I've got officers inbound. Good work.
I'm not sure what this gave me as a bonus objective, but okay.
If I'm gonna find all of Fisk's construction site,
Let's go take this backpack.
I should recalibrate
Man,
my
such a
mapping
fun
software to be more
game.
accurate.
Such a
Using a depth map
nice
post-process on
experience.
photos of popular landmarks should do it.
Strongly
I
recommended
know
so
just the one
far.
to start with.
It's been a while since I've been this happy about the game. I think Elex 2 was probably the last game that I was this happy about. It just takes a while on PC, on mouse and keyboard to get used to the controls, because there's just so many buttons for so many things. But eventually you get the muscle memory and you get used to pressing the right buttons at the right time, just like any game.
Peter, good news. I think I smoothed things over with the grant committee. If Lance Corporal Texador's fitting tomorrow goes well, we should be okay.
That's fantastic, Doc. We're back on track.
Provisionally, as long as our little incident escaped the mayor's attention. You be at the fitting tomorrow?
Definitely. It'll go great. We're gonna change the world, Doc.
I'll settle for not starting any more fires. See you tomorrow, Peter. Here's to a successful day.
I didn't do dodge or a combo. I didn't see those objectives. It would be nice if those objectives stay on the screen for the whole duration of the encounter. Actually, let's get this tower since I'm here. Gotta get those towers early.
We've got an armed robbery in progress. Please converge on Tenderloin. Over.
Okay.
Gentlemen, afraid I've got to ask you to leave the store.
Where are the enemies?
Arresting Fisk brought all the small-timers out of the woodwork. A text to Yuri, and the cops are on their way.
Next, let's maybe get this. Oh, let's do this.
That's a holdup. Who wants a picture?
Spider-Man, get him!
That's right, Spidey. You show him. That's it? I feel like the holdup guys are phoning it in lately. Turn this way.
Spider-Man, I was in Times Square during the
Let's see what the CVs say when you're next to them.
Don't mind me.
Hey, strike a pose. You don't mind, right?
This pose good enough for you?
Regards from the Kingpin.
The hell is this stuff made of? Well, this is gonna hurt.
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
1010, need an officer to respond to a reported drug deal. Please converge on Tenderloin. Over.
That was incredible.
Pretty cool, eh? All right, let's enough with the playing around. Let's see now where our
Good
mission
old
takes
Empire
us.
State. Man, I love this town.
Take a photo of... Oh, there's photo mode. R.
That'll do it. Map should be recalibrated now. Haven't done much photography since quitting the Bugle.
So landmark tokens. Now I know how to earn them. So Empire State Building. What is this one?
Huh, it's Mr. Lee. Hello?
Peter, it's Martin Lee. I just wanted to let you know we need a little extra time to get set for May's party. I guess the cake delivery is stuck in traffic.
Oh, sure thing. Just let me know when you're ready and I'll swing by.
Great. Talk to you soon.
Okay, got some time to kill. Let's see what's happening out in the city.
So I could craft something. Let's see, what was it? After getting my skill stuff. Crime tokens, landmark tokens. I think I needed it for my suit upgrades. If I'm not mistaken. By the way, this suit is new. It unlocks bulletproof. Ah, such an awesome looking suit. Wow. Spider Armor Mark II. Damn, it's a nice one. And there's... Oh, look at that! Webbed suit. This is like what I wanted. White webs, but black spider, but the spider is too small. Bombastic bagman suit. Oh, look at this one, Future Foundation suit. It would be nice if you can equip a certain suit as a cosmetic only while retaining another one for the power it gives. Stealth suit. But those don't have suit powers, those are more like cosmetic. Oh, nice. The Spider Ranger. This one also looks cool. This one looks... Oh, look at that one. Black and gold suit. But between this black and gold and this one, I prefer that one. In case I'm gonna keep my Iron Spider suit because I like the power. Reduce incoming bullet damage. Enemies take longer to detect you in stealth. Perfect dodge temporarily increases damage. Maybe like this. Where is my main mission? Let's get some landmark tokens.
Hot stuff coming through.
All units advised, a vehicle pursuit is in progress. Please mobilize toward Flatiron. Over.
Hi, Mr. Muggins. If this is about the rent.
Mr. Parker, this call serves as your third and final warning. Eviction proceedings.
Wait, I get paid at the end of the week. I can... Ugh.
Eviction proceedings will start Friday unless full payment is received by close of business. Good day.
Yeah, good day. Here's your stuff. Now that's just rude. Long time no see.
Nice.
Glad I stopped that. Too many crazy drivers in the city as it is.
Where are we now? I'm gonna go and take some more landmarks. I'd rather have crafting materials when I need them, instead of having to go out of my way later to get the materials.
We're all set for the party whenever you're ready.
Cool, I'm on my way.
Vigilante! Over here. Hey, you got some kind of
Pardon
skin
me.
condition under that stupid suit or something?
That's a keeper.
Okay. Let's get this one next. There's so much stuff for completionists in this game. What's so good about this game? Fun combat, a lot of cinematic story experience. Like the story is not annoying and boring like in some other games. There's a lot of difficulty settings. There's 4 different difficulty settings depending on what you like. You can choose an option that lets you skip puzzles. So if you don't like puzzles, you can skip them. Big thing for me to be able to skip the puzzles if I don't want to do them. And it's an open world, so you have a massive map with all sorts of activities and things you can do. Some things are repeatable, like this one for extra challenges. You have gadgets, you have suits, you can level up and have different suits with different powers, and so on. There's skill trees. There's just a lot of good things about it already. And the suits have mods, so there's builds in a way suitable for a different play style. And it's beautiful. I'm playing on very WoW settings. Like most of the things are on WoW. Most of the things are on WoW. Not that very well optimized, but thanks to this thing. Thanks to the upscaling. Actually, let's try the other upscaling. Let's try AMD FSR upscaling to see if it's better than the upscaling from the game devs. I think it would get my game to crash. The AMD upscaling probably not the best thing to do to switch it on during the game. Right now I think my game needs to be shut down. I wonder how often the game saves my progress. Oh, never mind. It did switch it on. There's two types of upscaling that you can switch on.
Empire State University, the old alma mater, and holder of my student loans.
Okay, let's take this one and then move on to the next mission, to the next main mission. Where was it? This way.
Nice.
Off we go to the main mission now. I'm just messing around with this thing that gives me XP for rolling.
From Queens writes, "You're so full of anger and I wish you'd get help managing it. It's terrible for your health." Now I know she speaks from a place of concern, but this is a common misconception that I have to correct. I'm not full of anger. I'm full of love. I call out injustice, corruption, and crimes against humanity because I adore this city. And I want it to be better. What you hear in my voice, it's love. Nothing but love.
Huh.
Mr. Lee's probably in the kitchen getting ready for the party.
Cool.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter. What's up?
Hey, Martin, so sorry I'm late.
You're right on time. Just keep her distracted while we get everything ready.
You got it. Hey, there's my favorite aunt.
Sure, he says planning to make a review video on this game.
Need some help?
I could, yeah, I could make a review video if there's interest. Sure, I think it's a
I mean, I came to
high enough of a profile game that a review will be nice. I need to play it some more to see
Peter.
to find out some more things about it, but a review will be nice.
No, I mean, I'm a little behind on
I could try and make a short review version, just like for
I still wish you and MJ could work things out. She's a great
just
girl.
like for Farthest Frontier, I tried to fit the video under 20 minutes, and it took a while. I had to record multiple times some of the segments until I managed to get the time right. Some of the segments I recorded 4 times before I got them to be short enough. Some of the segments I had to cut off a bunch of speech from those just so I can fit it in under 20 minutes.
I just wish there were more people.
Do you know the true story of Spider-Man? His real name is Peter. Yes, I do know. I do know, and as I was saying earlier, Punisher kills Spider-Man in the comic books. Some 10 years ago, I think was when that happened. 10 or 9 years ago. On the Brooklyn Bridge, the Punisher is trying to shoot Captain America, but he hits Spider-Man. And that's very shortly after Miles Morales becomes the Spider-Man.
Thanks again for setting
Miles Morales becomes the Black Spider-Man, the second Spider-Man. Some days or a couple of weeks or so before Peter Parker dies in the comics. In one of the versions, obviously there's multiple versions and universes or whatever, but when they first introduced the Black Spider-Man, Miles Morales, that was right when they killed off Peter Parker. And the Punisher didn't want to kill Spider-Man. He wanted to kill Captain America. He kind of like, I don't know, there was some I forgot what his reasoning was behind it, but he really had it out for him. Well, I don't remember his exact reaction. Seth, not sure. Seth maybe angry, maybe disappointed at himself. I can't remember it. You might want to look into the comic book and find that exact issue and digitally and get it. Oh, nighttime! Finally. Man, seeing the city during the night, game changer. But for me, Miles Morales is the cooler character than Peter Parker. Miles Morales' Spider-Man has invisibility. It also has some electricity-related powers and stuff. But again, it's a newer character. It was a character made much sooner. Much more modern, let's put it that way.
Attention units, civilians are trapped following a car accident. Reported location is Murray Hill.
So what do I do right now when it's night time? Should I go for the main mission or do some roaming? Wait, what is this? I think I've already done this one. Okay, since I'm here, let's grab this. And again, this ability to skip puzzles is pretty fun if you don't feel like doing puzzles.
Officers respond. We've got a 10-10 narcotics in progress. Converge on Grand Central. Over. Attention units. Civilians are trapped following a car accident. Officers in Murray Hill. Stand by for further instructions.
Peter, I lost track of you at the party.
Yeah, I had to get to the lab. Sorry.
Don't apologize. I just wanted to tell you how much what you said
Okay.
meant to me. I always wonder if I'm doing right by you.
Well, stop wondering. After losing my
Wait,
parents,
didn't I
I've
get this done?
so many times I would have fallen apart if not for you.
Well, that works both ways, Peter. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
May, I don't know what to say.
Oh, I think Mr. Lee needs my help. I should go. See you soon, dear. I love you.
Love you too.
There's a backpack here. Let's get it while I'm here.
Get the hell out of me.
Spider crisis coming through.
Come on. There's an achievement for running X amounts of meters on walls.
Attention units. Need response to a break-in. Available officers, please proceed to Bryant. Over.
Should I go fight? So where were those units? Where is it? It's somewhere in here, but it's up there somewhere.
Those guys are already breaking. I better stop the entry.
Big Willie Fisk is gone. Oh no! It's Spider-Man!
You guys don't look like locksmiths.
Get over here! How's he move so fast?
I need to whip the enemies to the walls. Ah fuck, I missed. I don't wanna do it before I do the objective, at least the webbing objective.
Better start praying! My turn. Got him!
Two. Okay, I need one more. But this is not ready yet. Where do I see how close it is to recharging? Let's dodge a bit. Come on, recharge. He doesn't want to recharge for whatever reason. I think the spider row would help me recharge it. I'm not sure if it's focus I need.
Don't make me hurt you.
Ah shit. You didn't recharge. I have the finisher ready, but I don't have this one ready. Is there a way I could find out how this works? How do I recharge my gadgets? Is there help or something? I guess there is no help menu that lets you read about stuff like that. Let's take damage, maybe that's gonna help.
You ain't ready for this. Keep that away.
Yeah, we couldn't do it.
If I'd actually let you break in,
I ran out of ammo. Let's see, did my ammo recharge now? No, it still didn't. I don't know how to recharge my ammo. It seems to recharge by itself, but maybe in between fights only. But I've seen it recharge during fights, so probably when I hit enemies, I recharge it somehow. It should have been explained better, and there should have been a menu where you can enter and read about certain mechanics like that.
Attention units, civilians are trapped following a car accident. Please proceed to Cathedral.
Where? Side mission. I might want to go and do that side mission. I think it's a side mission that's only available at night.
I understand we have another low information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider-Man.
Nice.
Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then, we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then.
Let's get that tower as well.
Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes. Walking piles of sand. Nazis made of bees!
Nazis made of bees? Sounds awful. Let's see.
I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard
And Pierre says earlier that he doesn't like puzzles, but Peter is smart, he can complete a Rubik's Cube. In how many seconds though? How quick?
Another lost cause. Goodbye.
Wait, what's with all the red stuff here?
Witness reports a mugging is in progress. Proceed to Sycamore. Over.
Yuri, I found a Fisk construction site. Lots of busy worker bees up to no good.
Try to make some noise. If someone calls in a disturbance, I can send cars.
Noisy? I can do noisy.
Spider-Man's here! Stay alert! No one's getting past me. Someone give me a hand! Your 6 is covered. Some hero! Rides like a dog! I thought you were supposed to be tough. What's the matter? Scared?
Ah, fuck, I messed it up.
The longer I gotta look for you, the worse you get.
Nap time.
Did this count as a perch takedown? I'm not sure what a perch takedown is supposed to be.
On now.
Sleep it off.
Hopkins, check in. Someone find Hopkins. Better not have his radio turned off again. Yeah,
I'm on your 6. Jigs up, Spider-Man. I know you're here. On now.
Got a problem. He's not there. Gotta be the spider. Keep an eye out.
Come on, move away.
You literally didn't see that coming.
Quit hiding. Fight like a man.
So you can approach a mission in this way if you felt like it.
I thought you were supposed to be tough.
Those are staying together.
Sweet dreams.
Got Spider-Man in my... Send some guys. All of a sudden, ain't nobody here. I'm sick and tired of you. Heads up. He's airborne! Fire in the hole! Where'd he get this stuff? I'm gonna blow your brains out. The hell was that already? That's gonna leave a mark. Your tongue. Lose you.
Back up! For a guy in jail, Fisk's men are awfully loyal.
Oh man.
For you. I'm in an ass-kicking mood. Smoke enough already!
Hey, new arrivals! Did I mention this is a rent party? Chip in. No, for real, I need rent money.
Come on, I want to kick them off of the building.
Spider-Man, I just checked. There's been a rash of counterfeit that neighborhood.
Counterfeiting? That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct.
I'm getting wet. I'm in... Boss is sick and tired of you.
Shit.
So am I.
I need him to come here.
We got Davey! Bad haircuts, excessive cologne. Yep, more fist goons.
Man, I'm trying to do certain objectives that are difficult to get done. Otherwise, it's pretty easy if you want to do that without the objectives. Kick or throw 5 enemies off the building. I cannot throw them right now, I can only kick them. Haven't unlocked the throwing.
I'll teach you some respect. Clear. Look out.
Okay, I did that.
More backup? Guys, Willie said to take the day off. Scout's honor.
Boss wants your head. I'll rock you.
Oops. Accidentally did the camera stuff.
Get down here and fight like a man. I'll teach you some respect. Keep doing that. Let's go already. Oh, I hate this guy. I'll shut your mouth permanent.
Nice. So got one of the bonus objectives, not both of them, but that's fine. I couldn't figure out how to do a perch takedown.
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
3 seconds for a Rubik's Cube. Sounds pretty solid. Where is this? Halfway done with the Wall Runner 1. Wait, actually, let's upgrade the gadget if I can. Crime tokens. This I can do, but it's locked. And this one is also locked.
As I warned, Nostradamus-like, after Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling. When a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped him.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem. my voice. I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Jared, our call seems shaken. Let's let him go.
I'm fine.
Goodbye!
Let's take that backpack there. I don't see it. Is it on a tree? Uh-huh. It's in the bush. Maybe. Could it be underground? It's gotta be over here, but somehow underground. How do I get to the underground of this?
Car wreck down there. Bad one. People could be injured. Carl crushed that pedestrian if I don't do something. Someone's pinned under that car. Need to hurry.
Come on.
Okay. Still need to rescue the trapped civilian. Just a little more.
Oh, and he can move. The civilian. Strange. I was expecting for him to be hurt.
There's someone inside that car. They're pinned by debris. Hold on. That's everyone. Glad I was here to help. Watch it.
That was wonderful.
Pretty nice how they've handled this. I still can't figure out where this backpack is. It is here, but it's underground. But I don't see how to reach underground. Aha, that's how.
Report came in near Gracie Mansion. Over.
New York's noisy, but my mask can zero in on muffled sounds. The kind a tied-up kidnap victim might make. I'll set my earpiece to focus on muffled voices.
Wow. Can't believe I'm feet away from the guy. Get the jaws of life.
My earpiece picked up cries for help close by.
It's in the trunk.
You're safe now.
Saw my whole life flash before my eyes. Thank you. They're back. Don't let them hurt me! Spidey! This ain't your business, Spider-Man!
Thanks, Spidey.
Okay.
And that,
Let's do this now.
children, is why we don't play in car trunks.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
Nice. Oh, there's a landmark here. Which building is the landmark? The Avengers Tower. Aha.
Avengers Tower is so cool, but they're never around to use it. I think they're probably some.
1080, chase in progress. Nearest unit, respond. Report came in near Gracie Mansion. Over.
I better stop them before they end up in driver's ed videos.
Come on. Fuck, this is annoying.
Okay, you are not getting 5 stars.
Hold fire. Let's see what Spider-Man can do.
Here's your stuff.
You got a gun? Take him out.
Now that's just... More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
It's nothing like a high-speed chase to keep a guy on his
Cool.
toes.
I was doing the backpack here.
Dispatch, pursuit resolved. Securing suspect's vehicle now.
How are we doing with the wall climber achievement? Is this not it? Aha. Nice.
officers near Central Park. Please proceed to the scene.
You gonna vote for Osborn?
Nailed it.
Why wouldn't I? He cleaned up the city.
Cool.
Ask me. That was
Let's do that now.
Spider-Man. It's not fair. Spider-Man doesn't have...
Hey, Spider-Man!
What's here?
Doing a little nighttime bird watching?
Well, I was watching for nocturnal raptors in the park when I noticed a bunch of men armed
All right,
with
Steph.
rifles over at Belvedere
Let's do that.
Castle.
Thanks for the heads up, Miss,
Stephanie, let me know if I can help. I'll keep an eye on the activities from up here.
Thanks for the assist, Stephanie. Why would armed men be at Belvedere Castle? Got a hunch they're not tourists.
Whoa!
Fisk's men. This isn't good.
I'm getting hungry. Maybe I'll try that new Thai place in Hell's Kitchen. Who's there?
Nighty night.
Now I gotta pee. Hey! Think we got company. I see him! We'll take you along. I'm getting wet! I'll teach you some respect. Look out!
That's all of them. Let's find out what
Okay.
they were up to. Not sure what's going on here. Wonder if there's any info I can get.
Great camera shot.
Awesome. Stephanie, a bird just stole a flash drive full of evidence. Maybe a pigeon. Is that normal?
It is nesting season. And so I'm not surprised. You know, I think there's a nest in the trees just southeast of the castle.
Great. I'll check it out. He's got buddies. Great. Come back with that flash drive, you dirty sky rats!
Try positive reinforcement. You know, pigeons are actually remarkably intelligent.
Remarkably intelligent, huh? Hey, pigeons. Sorry about the dirty sky rats thing. Maybe we can make a deal? Whatever Fisk is paying you in birdseed, I'll double it.
Where do I... A fucking pigeon.
Stephanie, a bird just stole a flash drive full of evidence. Maybe a pigeon. Is that normal?
Where is the pigeon? I have no idea where the pigeon is. The stupid mission.
You know, I think there's a nest in the trees just southeast of the castle.
Great. I'll check it out. He's got buddies. Great. Come back with that flash drive, you dirty sky rats!
Try positive reinforcement. You know, pigeons are actually remarkably intelligent.
Remarkably intelligent, huh? Hey, pigeons. Sorry about the dirty sky rats thing. Maybe we can make a deal? Whatever Fisk is paying you in birdseed, I'll double it.
doesn't have the drive.
It's him! Get a picture! Scared the hell out of me.
Where did they go? I was them. Fucking mission, man. Oh, and my game crashed. Fuck. Lovely. Why did the game crash at this fucking point? I wonder if it remembered where I was. I don't wanna have to fight those enemies again. The game pauses if I out and tap. Ah, it crashed again. What the? Did I glitch the game to a point where it keeps crashing? What the? That's very strange. It's crashing. There goes this game. I'm not gonna restart. I'm not gonna start over. Not gonna start over this game, so there won't be a review of the game. Obviously, I can't continue. It's a game-breaking bug. I don't know what happened. Was it the pigeons? Was it something else? I've got some other games on my to-do list. Tyrant's Blessing. Most likely I'll play that tomorrow. I've got Star Vower, another thing on my to-do list. That I've already got on my computer. So one of those two games will be tomorrow, most likely Tyrant's Blessing, and then the other one maybe the day after. But I also need to return to the Division. I just don't have it ready. Actually, I might restart my stream in a moment. Give me 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and I'll return with some Division 2. So thanks for watching. Keep it cool, and until next time, which for some of you might be in 10 minutes.